Hello and welcome to episode 43 of WITM, where our new NXT Women's Champion Serena will be in action against Peyton, Royce, and that is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. So that should be exciting, some hardcore women's action. It's not very often we get to see that. But first, we are going to be hearing from our new NXT Women's Champion, WITM Serena, on the microphone, so let's hear what she has to say. Alright. Serena speaks. I told all of you when I debuted here at NXT that I was here to make history. Last night was just my first chapter of many in the history books. Yes, Emma may have made history herself by becoming the first woman to become Raw Women's Champion while still holding the NXT Women's Championship. But I quickly spoiled the party when I defeated her, as well as Anna, at NXT TakeOver The End. So stay tuned, because I am just getting started. Stephanie McMahon, the Raw COO, is now in the ring. What does Stephanie have to say? What does Stephanie have to do with Serena? Stephanie speaks. First of all, Serena, congratulations on becoming NXT Women's Champion. You took what few opportunities were presented to you, and just your fourth match in the WWE, you captured that NXT Women's Championship. And that is precisely what I would like to speak to you about. Opportunities. In 4 days, we will have the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, in which 6 men will get the opportunity to become Mr. Money in the Bank and be guaranteed a future title match. But what about our women? Our WWE women's wrestlers are in the spotlight now more than ever, and Money in the Bank will be no different. So at Money in the Bank, Raw and SmackDown Live have agreed on a 6-woman ladder match, in which 2 women from Raw, 2 women from SmackDown Live, and 2 women from NXT will compete, and the winner will be guaranteed a women's title match against either the Raw Women's Champion or the SmackDown Women's Champion in a stipulation of their choosing at the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. This is your opportunity, Serena, to write your next chapter in the history books. Good luck. Alright, so huge opportunity for Serena. She'll be taking part in a 6-woman ladder match. It's not just the men getting opportunities at Money in the Bank this year. It'll be a 6-woman ladder match. The top 2 contenders from Raw, the top 2 contenders from SmackDown Live, and 2 women from NXT, including the NXT Women's Champion Serena, as well as the number 1 contender, will compete in a 6-woman ladder match, and that woman will go on to face either the Raw Women's Champion or the SmackDown Women's Champion in a stipulation of her choosing at SummerSlam. So let's take a look at who those participants would be as of right now. Of course, that could change following this week. From Raw, that would be Asuka and Sasha Banks. From SmackDown Live, it would be Becky Lynch and Charlotte. And from NXT, it would be Serena and Anna. Of course, Emma is the Raw Women's Champion, so she will not be competing. So Serena and Anna are 2 WITM women as of right now, will appear at Money in the Bank for an opportunity at a Raw or SmackDown Women's title shot at SummerSlam in a stipulation of the winner's choosing. Huge opportunity for Serena. She said from day one her goal was to do what Anna had done in the past and hold a main roster women's title as well as the NXT women's title simultaneously. She gets an opportunity to, at Money in the Bank, to face a main roster women's champion and do just that. But first, she has hardcore action here on NXT. Her first match as a NXT Women's Champion. She's going to take on Peyton Royce. So let's get this NXT started. We start off with a promo from our new NXT champion, Oney Lorcan. And then he takes on Noam Dar and will be defeated. So that's a coveted 2 spots up in the rankings for Noam Dar, defeating the NXT champion in non-title action. We have a triple threat match between the former NXT champion Hideo Itami, Bo Dallas making his first appearance as being demoted, and Rich Swann. And it's going to be the former NXT champion Itami picking up the victory. And now our NXT Women's Champion, Serena, in action. She has a huge opportunity in 4 days, but first she must turn her attention to Peyton Royce and Falls Count Anywhere action. So that is going to be our match for episode number 43. Here we go.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Oh, I'm not going to miss it.
We have one of our breakout talents taking on some tough competition.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Grand Rapids, Michigan, NXT Women's Champion, Serena.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. The fans have been demanding this one-on-one contest, and here it is. Matches that make me thankful to be part of WWE. I don't know many divas on the roster more ready to break out than this one.
Alright, so Falls Count Anywhere. NXT Women's Action. NXT Women's Champion Serena in her first match as NXT Women's Champion takes on Peyton Royce. It will be, of course, hardcore action in 4 days at Money in the Bank, where Serena will take on fellow NXT woman Anna, as well as 2 women from Raw and 2 women from SmackDown Live, and that huge opportunity for a women's title match at SummerSlam. So this gives Serena somewhat of a taste of what to expect. Hardcore action in this Falls Count Anywhere match against Peyton Royce. Serena targets the legs. Elbow drop. And punching away at the knee of Peyton Royce. Serena looking to take flight, quickly gets up to that top rope. And an elbow drop, or a leg drop, sorry. Now going outside the ring, is she looking for a weapon? She is, and she has a sledgehammer. But Royce is going to reverse. Irish whip onto the entrance ramp. Remember, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. We could go into the crowd. We could go backstage. Anything could happen because Falls Count literally anywhere. We've had a few Falls Count Anywhere matches with the men, but so far we have not seen them leave the ring or ringside. Will this be the first match here in NXT Women's Action where we do see the match leave the ringside area? Kick by Royce. Forces Serena to her knee. Slap. Stomp to the arm. And kick to the back. Forces Serena to her feet. Clothesline. Going for the ground elbow strikes, but Serena is able to turn over and break it up. Goes for a cover. And Royce powers out at about 1.5.
This guy's too strong. This guy's too powerful.
With a move like that, she's just
Elbow
trying to insult
strike.
her opponent.
Forces Royce to her feet. Back on that entrance ramp. Cross body. Stomp to the arm. Face buster right on that exposed steel of the entrance ramp. And now the chick kick connects on top of that ramp. And now Serena, what she have in mind here? A second chick kick and goes for cover on that entrance ramp. Very nearly with the victory, but Royce powers out at 2.5. Serena, in disbelief, asking herself what it's going to take to put Peyton Royce away.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Reversal by Royce.
Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
A stomp.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was
And a slap.
just a bit off the mark.
Forces Serena to her feet.
Wow. I didn't know she had that move in her repertoire.
The finality of this
And a stomp to the stomach of Serena.
Oh, lights out.
Series of stomps.
That was awesome.
And now Peyton Royce setting up for a finisher.
Watch it. Nice reversal there.
Serena is going to reverse it into a pin.
Hey, looks like she wants
Royce
to roll. Me
turns it
too.
over. Serena turns it over. Very nearly with the victory, but Royce is able to power out just in time.
Makes it obvious she's trying to
And looking for a third chick kick, and that connects.
feel it from here.
Goes for a cover.
Oh, baby. Her opponent. Oh, will she win it here? I think so.
And picks up the victory.
It's over. It's all over.
Here's your winner, Serena.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big win here tonight.
I'll tell you what, Cole. I can watch those two go at it each and every week. What a match.
It'll be interesting to see the fall following this big singles win here tonight.
Alright, so Serena's first taste of hardcore action in the WWE Falls Count Anywhere ends with a victory. And she now has the momentum, that ever-important momentum, heading into her huge opportunity
History is any guide. The next match should be just as good.
in 4 days at Money in the Bank in that 6-woman ladder match.
On the roster today.
In a match that is sure to not disappoint.
Alright, continuing on with NXT. Sanity, represented by Alexander Wolf and Sawyer Fulton, defeat the Revival. Enzo and Cass taking on TM61, and Enzo and Cass with a victory. Roderick Strong defeats Brian Kendrick. And Anna with a main event match against Ember Moon, and will take a defeat. Alright, let's move on to our next event, which is Raw's Minor Show Superstars. We already know that that will be simmed. Alright, we have a triple threat between... Well, first let's sim this. We had a triple threat between Jack Swagger, Baron Corbin, and Kurt Hawkins, as Kurt Hawkins picked up an important victory as he is a member of the demotion danger zone. The Miz in non-title action defeated Braun Strowman. And Enzo and Cass defeated Gallows Anderson. It seems like they face every single week. Alright, moving on to main event. The SmackDown Minor Show. I like how the city that main event is in is unknown. So this main event emanating from parts unknown. Alright, American Alpha with a victory over the Ascension. Alexa Bliss with a victory over Aaliyah and Alicia Fox. And in the main event, Sami Zayn defeats Jinder Mahal. Alright, now moving on to Velocity, where we see Andrew in action. We have a promo by Rich Swann. Then Cedric Alexander takes on Drew Gulak. Tony Nese takes on Jack Gallagher. Hideo Itami takes on Neville. We have a fatal four-way between Finn Balor, Sin Cara, Brian Kendrick, and Rich Swann. Is he double booked? Okay, no, he just has a promo. Akira Tozawa versus Grand Metalik, and we will have Andrew in action along with Austin Aries. Once again, it is going to be the AA Hardcore Cruisers taking on hashtag DIY in the main event. So that is going to do it for episode number 43 until 44. This is Corey signing off.